Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is Acting Confident with Natalie Marie. I am Natalie Marie, and today is a really important topic that I really want to talk to you guys about. This is another episode of Tea Time with Natalie Marie, so grab your tea, sit down and get ready kids, because we're in for a ride. The important message I want to get across to you guys is to be unashamedly you. Now, you kind of wonder, where did you even get this idea from? Like, how did this pop into your head? Why did this pop into your head more so? I can feel lately, maybe in the last couple of weeks, last 3 weeks maybe, I've been feeling a lot less confident in myself, about myself, and about who I am, especially in regards to other people and how I regard myself when I am with other people. And I slowly started seeing myself changing for other people to fit in, and that's a big no-no for me. So growing up, I was a very shy child, very shy. I only had a couple girlfriends here and there. I wasn't really friends with guys yet or anything like that, and I realized that I wasn't the typical, I don't know, girly girl. I wasn't enjoying the things that the other girls around me were enjoying, and I didn't quite relate to them. There was a time in year 6 where my best friend at the time got invited to the cool kids group, and I was like, well, where am I going? And she's like, well, you can come along. And I said, okay, sure. So I did. I came along with them, and I was like, wow, this is what it's like to be part of the cool kids and all this stuff. Like, being popular was apparently so wanted back then. They had all these rules about what you could wear, like what you had on your face, and the fact that you couldn't play sports with the boys, whereas that's where what I was more into, playing the actual sport instead of watching them, like watching boys play sports. And I would get so ridiculed for it. Like, I remember the girl going, Natalie, come off the field, you're not cool, blah blah blah. And she didn't talk like that. Actually, maybe she did, I can't remember. This was like, I was 11. And then there was one time where we were all walking, someone said, what do you think about Natalie? And this girl, who was the most popular girl in school, was like, Natalie is so boring. And I don't know why, but I forgot about it. I totally forgot about it. But then I noticed nowadays, and like throughout my relationships with guys and with friends, I've noticed that I don't want to be boring. I don't want to bore that person. I don't want to seem boring, so that I obsess over this one fact that I have to be entertaining or funny or cool enough or intelligent enough, or, you know, to keep their interest in me. Year 10, I don't know, something happened. Year 10, I said, F everyone. I don't need the friends that I thought were my friends. I don't need them in my life. Kind of floated after that, and year 10 was when I became very independent. I just didn't want to depend on friendships, because I realized that, you know, there was a group that I was with, and the girls kind of kept to themselves and would not invite me to certain things, and I'd be like, why am I hanging out with these people? Like, I don't understand. So if they don't want me around, fine, like I'll go, I don't care. And then, so that was my mentality for a very long time after year 10. It has to be like, I don't know, since my last couple of relationships that I've had, I guess I was weaning myself back into the mentality that I need to be interesting. I didn't notice this was happening. It's literally only probably a week ago that I realized, because the conversations I have been having with a couple of friends is me saying, like, jokingly, oh, I'm not boring you, am I? Like, but honestly, it's not a joke. There is some seriousness behind that, and I'm starting to realize that that's the issue, and I also put a pin into it. We shouldn't have to feel pressured to be interesting. Like, there is literally, and this is so corny, there is literally only one you out there one you, and you can be whoever you are, and whoever you are will get the people that you actually like should be with. They will gravitate to you because you are being your genuine self. Sometimes, honestly, it's not the people. The people aren't pressuring you, and lately that's not it's not the people at all. It's myself. It's my past self and the past people back in the past that are now affecting my relationships now. I don't know, in the past, like my past relationships, I had always been dropped for someone else, and I think that took its toll, and I'm always quite worried that I'm going to be dropped for someone that's better, and that's probably the biggest thing that's actually affecting me at the moment and that I'm working through. So as I'm working through this, I'm telling you too, you guys can work through it with me, because this channel is all about acting confident, and sometimes acting confident you just have to put on a brave face and the rest will follow. And this is my message to you guys: be unashamedly you. Just be you, and everything else will fall into place. And if there's people that don't like the you that you're putting out there, that is the real you, then who cares? You don't need them. God, like, I got so down. It had to be a couple of weeks ago. I don't know, my cousin can probably verify this because I was talking to her. But I was with a group of friends, and I noticed that I wasn't actually part of the group anymore. I don't know, I started feeling like that, and I realized that everyone had their cliques and I didn't feel like I fit in. And I don't know why I have been trying so hard to fit in with that group. And I think it's really honestly girls. I have found it so hard to fit in with girls and have a good group of girls and all that stuff. And I don't know why. Like, I don't know if it's because, like, as a girl you feel like you need to have a girlfriend. Like, I don't quite get it. But no, I'm happy with the friends that I can count on one hand. Quite happy with that. From me to you, from me to me, stop trying so hard to be the person for these people, like to be the perfect person for these people, because at the end of the day you can't control this. It's not your choice, it's their choice whether they accept you and stay, or whether they're like, nah, she's not really for me, and they go. You know, whether that be friendship or relationship, it's their choice at the end of the day, and whatever they choose, respect to them, but you will have other people gravitating towards you. I really appreciate who you are, and they're not just gonna just throw you away. I am a much stronger person than I was back then, and I don't know, that's probably because I've gone through heaps, as has everyone else, and you are so strong. Like, people don't realize how strong they really are until something actually happens and you prove it to yourself, and that's kind of sad. But this time I didn't really have to prove it to myself. This time I knew I was strong and I could see it coming, rather than jeopardizing relationships based on things that I think are happening and aren't. So from here on, and this is my testament to you guys, I'm going to be unashamedly me, no shame whatsoever, no regrets, just be me, and whoever stays stays and whoever goes goes. At least I can be proud that I am being genuine for myself. So yes, please, 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 if you're feeling the same, I don't know, let's have a chat. Would love to chat to you guys. I know people probably don't want to watch me talking about how I'm feeling lately. I mean, this is like an emotional diary, but instead of writing it down, dear diary, I'm actually saying it to you guys. But I think it's better, because I used to keep so much in, and that was really bad, and people did not know what was going on in my head. Half the time I didn't know what was going on in my head. Yeah, I know people probably don't. I don't know, if you don't watch this, don't watch it. If you do, thank you for staying. If you like this, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you want to be part of my community. I would love that. and don't forget to hit the notification button to know when I upload again. So that's a wrap. Bye guys.